Today's Connection Quickie is all about your connection to yourself. Because as I say all the time, you can't have a great relationship with someone else until you have a great relationship with yourself first. And this is a tool I've been using for, wow, probably 30 years now, 25 years. It's been a while since I was 4. Just kidding. I've been using it for a long time, and it's something I learned way back in the day, called the hour of power. And before you get afraid of the hour idea, you can have 15 minutes of power, you can have 10 minutes of power, you can do it however you want. But here's what I want you to do. This is a time that sets up the rest of your day. This is a time that's just for you, and it's a time to energize, to excite, to inspire, to motivate. That's the only things that should be in this time. So what I want you to do is this to make it really work. And you can do anything during this, your hour of power, or again, 10 minutes of power, and you can go in between different activities. But they have to be things, again, that inspire or motivate you. So, or something that's for your better self, your greater learning, anything like that. So you can, if you like to meditate, you can meditate during this time, you can pray. But what I do is I really focus on things, again, that I read or watch, and sometimes I write. And these are like my, or I do a visualization or something like that. And I use this time to really get myself centered and clear about the day and what's really important in my world. And a lot of what's important in my world is to keep myself inspired and motivated. And I hope for you, because it sucks when you don't feel inspired or motivated in your day. So here's how I started, and here's how I do it. I want you to create a folder in your email that says Hour of Power. So create a little subfolder in your email list of folders that says Hour of Power. You can also, if you want, you can throw this on your computer desktop, an Hour of Power folder, however is easiest for you. And when you get anything that feels inspiring, or like if someone sends you a link to a great podcast or a great website, or if someone sends you a link to, or maybe you even see something when you're scrolling on Facebook and you see some video that seems really inspiring or motivating or something you want to learn more about. What I do with those, any of those newsletters that I've signed up for that I really want to get to read because they seem really insightful and helpful, but I never have time. What I do, whenever those come in my email, I throw them in this folder. And or if I see a link on Facebook, what I do is I send it, I email it to myself, and then I throw it in the folder. So, and I never look in that folder except during my hour of power. And so when my hour of power comes, I just open the folder and I start reading or listening or watching or whatever it is that I have in there. And it doesn't have to be in any particular order. It can just be whatever I'm in the mood for that day. And now here's what's really important. Do not, and I repeat, do not look at your other emails in this time. Do not answer emails, even for a second. Do not look at your phone. Do not follow up on anything. This is this very kind of quiet, introspective time. And so I have some clients who feel like looking in their email, as soon as they open that for that folder, they're screwed because they see all the other emails. So again, in those cases, I say just throw some sort of folder somewhere on Dropbox, on your desktop, wherever works for you, on your Google Drive, someplace that you can access easily that doesn't distract you. And then open that puppy up when this time comes and just watch it for whatever this time is. I set the timer so I don't lose track of time. And that way I don't have to like worry about, checking the time all the time to see if I'm late. So I set an old school kitchen timer. You heard me, an old school kitchen timer, because when I have my phone near me, that can be really distracting. And I do other talks on phones and how distracting they are. So for me, I really like to have my phone not involved at all. And for me, I can, again, sort of open my laptop and look at things and do that without getting to my work. Other times, I have a great book I've been trying to read. And guess what? I spend 10, 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is that I've allotted on my book. Right this minute in my life, I have 45 minutes of power. Right this minute in my life, I don't have a whole hour in my schedule. I've had it before. I've created them before. I've had this as low as 10 minutes of power, I have. And I've expanded it and changed it as my life and schedule have changed. So you're allowed to do that too, but it's a great place to start. So look up inspiring newsletters, listen to my podcast, watch your Connection Quickies, whatever it is that, is turning you on and something that you really want to get better at or learn more about or be, again, inspired or motivated by. This is not a time for the funny cat videos or for going down a YouTube hole or anything like that. So stick to what you said you were doing during this time and do not be pulled away. And I'm telling you, you're going to notice that the rest of your day feels different. You just feel more motivated. You feel more centered. You feel more ready to really take on what's next when you start in this really great way. So, and I do these Monday through Friday. I don't do it on the weekends generally, but it's a Monday through Friday kind of thing that I do. And it really helps me set up my work week. That's it. This was your Connection Quickie today. My name's Dr. Abby Medcalf, and I help people create happy, connected relationships, even if their partner won't do a thing.